The armed services. Tim, he is the epitome of a Filipino warrior.
He got to believe. He got to believe tonight that he can get this victory. It's going to be a tough challenge. He's going to have to be able to endure pain he's never felt before. The punching power of Navarrete is something serious. If he can get past the punching power, he has a damn good chance of upsetting the champion.
There's a lot of ways this fight can go in his favor, but there's also a lot of matters in which Navarrete could turn this into a nightmare. Mexico, Philippines. It's not quite Mexico, Puerto Rico, but man, every time these two countries get together in the ring, it's memorable.
It's the mentality, it's the nature of the fighters, right? The culture of the fighters.
And speaking of the cultura, here's Emanuel Navarrete, ready to make his way to the ring. The beloved champion doesn't do anything great, except he just finds a way to win. This song, Tim, starts off saying, "I'm so proud to have been born."
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Pachanga Arena here in San Diego, Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Miller Lite. Cheers to another round of Miller Time. And by DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours. And presented by the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea, hard iced tea, keep it twisted. And also brought to you by the Riyadh Season and Pachanga Arena, San Diego. This bout of main event is sanctioned by the WBO, the President Gustavo Olivieri, Supervisor Richard DeCure, along with the California State Athletic Commission, and the chairman is Peter Villegas, Executive Officer Andy Foster. Judges at ringside, Pat Russell, Dr. Lou Moret, and Fernando Villarreal, and our referee in charge. He'll be giving instructions after the introductions, Edward Collantes. All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Junior Lightweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from San Diego, California, it's time for the main event of the evening. Introducing to you first, the challenger on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing white trunks with camouflage trim, hailing from Sawata, San Isidro, Davao del Norte in the Philippines. He weighed in at 129.9 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with a record of 18 wins, no losses. 10 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the #1 ranked junior lightweight contender by the WBO, the undefeated battle-ready challenger, introducing the King's Warrior, known as Charly Suarez. 130 pounds even, with a record of 39 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. He has 32 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight in his 16th world title appearance, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion, the reigning and defending WBO Junior Lightweight Champion of the World, introducing Emanuel El Vaquero Navarrete. Once again, our referee in charge, Edward Collantes, now to give instructions.
Aquí y arriba son golpes legales. Aquí y arriba son golpes legales. Here and above is a legal blow. Here and above is a legal blow, okay? Obedézame y protejas a todo momento. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
Excellent mechanics from Edward Collantes, with the excellent mechanics in terms of determining what is going to be considered a low blow. And Tim, we talk about becoming a world champion, changing your life. When you're a member of the Filipino Army, as is the case with Charly Suarez, a win in a world title fight means that you also get a promotion. So it's not just a promotion as a world champion. It really changes your life in the Philippine Army. For Emanuel Navarrete, this is his 4th world title defense, and Suarez is on him early on here in San Diego. There's Navarrete testing the Filipino.
Looks like Navarrete, look at his body compared to Suarez. He looks like he's in a completely different weight class
Sure
than Suarez. That's just gonna add more oomph on his punches. You know what I like so far? Suarez coming out, dictating the pace, pushing Navarrete backwards, showing him that I'm here to fight. Surprising Navarrete. Navarrete likes to be the boss.
Testing that tank early, and you see Navarrete with those looping shots and just how unorthodox he is and how open he is for a counterpunch. There's a straight right hand from Navarrete landing on the chin of Suarez. Early chin check from the Mexican champion.
See, and Suarez, if he steps straight back, he gonna get followed out. What Suarez has to do is he has to step in, tuck, and get underneath those shots. As long as he stays outside like that and he allows Navarrete to march forward like that, he's gonna have problems early on.
That we're also worried about Navarrete's weight, that he said, I'm disappointed you guys didn't even ask me about my new mustache.
Ooh, that nose is already busted right there, starting to bleed.
That's straight right.
Yeah, but see, what Suarez has to do, he has to come forward. He has to push Navarrete back. He has to make him. Ooh, another uppercut by Navarrete.
Nice counter, 1-2 from, or 2-1 from Suarez.
Again, he has to force him back because he has to make Navarrete, again, he has footwork issues, right? You see this, see how he gets out of position? It's the perfect time to attack him. He's dangerous when he's coming forward like this, Navarrete is.
Nice counter from Navarrete. Nice uppercut again from Navarrete.
High guard.
And Suarez is finding out what the championship level looks like against El Vaquero. Oh, nice 1-2, buckles the legs.
He's getting overpowered
early in round 1.
He's getting overpowered. Suarez is getting overpowered and overwhelmed by these heavy shots from Navarrete.
No knockdown so far tonight. Could this be the fight where it happens? There's Charly Suarez trying to earn the respect of the champion.
Every time he gets out and he gets spaced like that, that's a bad look for Suarez. Standing up with a high guard.
You hear the chants of Mexico, Mexico as Navarrete goes to the body. Good first round here in San Diego.
No lo persigas, hay que tapar la salida, tapando la salida. Que le picó el ojo, hay que tapar la salida. ¿Cómo sientes? Cabecita.
Gasol din yung jump street. Hindi ba mo makita ang jump street niya? Ha? Anaw yung jump street. Mura yung isumbag sa mga na ito ka.
Es mejor tu jab que el de él, ¿eh? Tienes que aprovecharlo. Agua. Tapando salidas. Y es 1-2. Finteo y 1-2.
In the corner, they were telling Emanuel Navarrete, your jab is better than his. First opponent with the longer reach that Navarrete is facing so far, Tim.
Shoot.
It's the power for Navarrete.
Shoot, you fooling me. It looked like Navarrete got the longer arms. As you can see, 1-2 straight down the middle. Catching Suarez cleanly, using that reach. And another one buckling the legs of Suarez.
Tim, breaking through that high guard early on is Navarrete.
Look, when Navarrete's coming forward, he's dangerous. I'm telling you, when he gets off on that angle and he starts whipping those left hooks and uppercuts, think Suarez is a lot safer if he's coming forward.
Big swing in the odds at the start of the fight. Navarrete minus 340, now minus 1,600.
Again, Suarez is getting distance when he don't need to get distance. What he needs to do is he needs to step on the inside with Navarrete. Step on the inside, bang him downstairs. Keep pushing him back.
Left hook from Suarez.
Again,
Okay, stop back.
take advantage of that poor footwork of Navarrete.
And even if it doesn't land as hard, you make it look like it hurt him because his legs buckle going backwards. Poor footwork, poor positioning from Navarrete, but that's what makes him dangerous. Look at how he's able to land from that long range. That was a chopping left behind the head from Suarez.
Careful with that, okay? Okay? Stop. Hey, hold that. Okay, mire. Te volteas y te cabeza también, pero tú te volteaste, okay?
Saying you turned your head as well, so be careful.
So that's what happens. You know, the officials now, if you're turning into the punch, turning away from the punch, and it lands behind, it's fair. It's fair game.
Tim, you talked about something interesting about how when you make that extra push to make weight, how the liquid in your brain is not the same. That fluid. And so here you see Navarrete coming at Suarez. Beautiful offense here from Navarrete. The crowd is on its feet in San Diego, California. There's that long, wild uppercut from Navarrete. Suarez says, I'm going to keep it tight.
And you see that heart coming from Suarez as well. But, man, one of those shots will get in, and it's going to do some serious damage on Suarez. He needs to be careful.
Don't push.
Nice left hook there from Suarez as Navarrete dipped into it.
Ten seconds. Stop back.
2 rounds in the books here in San Diego. This is championship boxing for Top Rank Boxing on ESPN.
It's a fight.
Está esperando que le tires el jab. De repente crúzalo y el upper.
Jab straight. Mino ka, dakunik ang yung jab, dakunik ang straight. Kita na mo subag. Stay ko na eh. Tunay subag ka.
Vaya agua. Bien listo, así como estás tapando y fintea tantito. Una con jab y una se la cambias en vez con derecho.
Round 3 of our WBO Junior Lightweight World Title fight. The champion, Emanuel Navarrete, against Charly Suarez, the #1 contender. Bernardo Osuna alongside the Hall of Famer Timothy Bradley and Mark Kriegel working the corners for us tonight. Momentum shift there in the second round in favor of Suarez, Tim.
Again, coming forward, that's where he's going to be able to dominate this fight. He has to push Navarrete backwards. Still got to be cautious, however. He's a lot better suited coming forward because once Navarrete gets that momentum coming forward, he takes a small little angle and throws those uppercuts, he's going to split that guard, that high guard of Suarez. Suarez doing exactly what I saw in the film study.
Taking the right?
No, not taking it.
Okay.
Well, I did see that. I did see that too, and I also saw left hook landing as well. But again, taking advantage of the poor footwork of Navarrete, and I'm glad he's getting off to the side now. Navarrete coming forward, trying to bull rush Suarez. He's trying to outmuscle.
And you talked about the angles that Suarez was able to give thanks to his footwork and Olympic pedigree against Navarrete. That's what was his demise against Dennis Berichick.
Yes.
Okay, stop back.
And if I'm in Suarez's corner, I'm telling him, hey, man, hit that body. He had a tough weight cut. Hit that body. Drain that gas tank.
Okay, stop that back.
Navarrete with the 1-2, but falling in, Tim.
Yeah, he is. Navarrete coming forward. He wants the knockout. He ain't trying to go 12 rounds tonight. Oh, absolutely not. He's trying to get it. He's trying to go home early.
That's a nice overhand right from Vaquero. You hear the crowd. Nice right hand from Navarrete as well. He's so unorthodox. Doesn't mind missing because he knows eventually he's going to pop you with something like that. At the uppercut. Great job in the corner of Charly Suarez with that nosebleed. That looked pressure from Navarrete, but
you can just see the determination on Suarez's face. Oh, he's swinging with all his might with that left hook. My gosh.
And he did go downstairs first.
Suarez has only been down once in his career from a jab from Coria.
Lead right from Navarrete here.
But he wasn't really hurt by that jab from Coria. Louis Coria.
Suarez starting to answer Navarrete. Meet him in the middle. Has another shot to the back of the head from Suarez, and the referee admonishes him on that. Quick flurry. Good defense from Emanuel Navarrete. Let's listen to his cousin, Pedro Navarrete Jr. in his corner.
Tranquilo, ¿qué?
Settle in.
Sí, sí, tranquilo, está bien.
Take your
Está
time.
bien, hay que empezar a tirar abajo.
We gotta start going to the body. Feint,
y empezar a tirar abajo.
and then go downstairs. He leans down, and that's why we bumped heads. You gotta start going downstairs, especially if he leans down.
Sí, sí.
I just gotta keep it at 2-3 punches at a time. When you step back, he's gonna come in. You can catch him coming in. Just stay alert. The oldest man to win a junior lightweight title at 37-year-old Daniel Londas, Azuma Nelson, one of the greatest African fighters ever, Mazon Kefana, and Robson Conceição at 35 years, and right in between Conceição and Fana would be Charly Suarez at 36 years, 278 days.
Suarez got for me, he got an uphill battle. You know, one thing that Navarrete in his corner, listening to you interpret that, they want to try to catch him coming in. Here's an uppercut.
When he dips down like that.
Yes, when he dips down.
That was a nice body shot from Suarez. Here's a flurry from Navarrete and an overhand right.
Ooh,
looping shot to the body.
And now he's going downstairs on Suarez too.
He felt that left to the liver. Look, he has to hold.
Now Suarez coming downstairs, trying to test his body as well.
He says, I know that hurt me, but I didn't have trouble making weight, buddy. Nice body shot to the right, with the right side.
Ooh,
just missed.
Oh,
both guys. Nice stab jab from Suarez.
Step back.
Body to body.
Charly gonna have to change up his rhythm. He's gonna have to feint, use some foot feints. Stop just tucking up in the high guard. Navarrete gonna try to bust through that guard. He got enough power to bust through it and hurt him. Yes.
Even though you hit the glove, he hit through it.
He punched through, like the heavy bag.
Ooh, nice combination from Suarez.
Here comes Suarez. See, any moments where Navarrete's not set the punch, Suarez is jumping them with combinations. They're not heavy shots, but they're scoring blows.
Nice body shot from Suarez on the belt line. That was deemed legal by the referee at the start of this fight.
Suarez now turning in southpaw stance. I told you, similar to Baranchik. Oh, what a big shot. Oh, what a body shot by Navarrete. Oh, he hurt him with that.
You see the way he's walking backwards. 37 seconds left in this round. Suarez has only been down once. but he's got some fight left in him here.
Oh, fight just broke out. Oh my goodness.
This is why people love Navarrete.
And this is why
that was a shot to the back of the head
This
again.
is why people are here for Suarez as well, Bernardo.
Yes. Oh, that overhand right from Navarrete and the body shot to punctuate that combination. Woo! This is World Championship action in San Diego.
Absolutely.
And the crowd knows it.
I'm definitely entertained.
It was a head clash, Tim.
Head clash.
That may
I'm
have
familiar with
stunned.
that. From the southpaw stance, yeah. A looping left hand. Swivel jab. Heads come together right on the eye. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that definitely dazed him right there. Hit the top of the head of Navarrete.
Pag mo-cover saan, nagsuot, diyan na sa side. May sa mo-cover, diyan na sa side. Ay,
See how well he recovers from that. You speak to Column? You don't speak to Column?
Hey, you're the only man
I
who's
don't
been in the ring
know.
with Filipino 3 times.
Mahali kita.
I
love you.
Mark, 4 rounds in. What does your unofficial scorecard look like?
39-37, 3 rounds to 1, Emanuel Navarrete. Caveat, the 3rd round could have gone either way, but I don't know how Navarrete does it. He breaks every single damn rule.
Well, he was looking pretty fatigued there in the corner. Timmy, you said round 4 is when you start to feel the effects.
I hit a wall round 4, but Navarrete is not normal, man. I keep telling y'all, he Aztec warrior, some sort of like alien or some kind of, I don't know. He is tough. That's all I know. He breaks every single rule, and it works for him. It does. Because he has the equalizer, the punching power.
He trains at altitude above Mexico City, and that explains those lungs that he has despite poor conditioning, despite poor diet. He's an old school fighter. Nice long uppercut, the first one he lands at from distance, Tim. That's his signature punch.
Yes. And again, when he's coming, that momentum is coming forward, and he's leaping in with those punches. He's extremely dangerous.
Nice combination there. Just the left lands for Suarez.
Not enough body work from Suarez, though. He's letting off the body. I mean, he's throwing these combinations, but a lot of these combinations being avoided by Navarrete.
Look, as unorthodox as he is on the offensive end, he's also very unorthodox on the defensive end.
Yes, he is.
But he's been responsible today, I've seen.
Yes. Left hook attempt right there from Suarez. Oop.
Leaping left hook from Suarez. Long left hook from Navarrete. Ooh, that was a swing and a miss. Ooh, there Suarez tried to go to the body. Navarrete partially blocks
Look at the
it.
defense. Look at the defense of Navarrete getting underneath those shots.
Muhammad Ali fought in this building. Maybe he's got the spirit of Ali for a second.
Something.
Nice right hand from Navarrete. The left uppercut and a quick combo. Charly trying to stand his ground, but it's hard against this punching machine known as the Cowboy, El Vaquero Navarrete, with the right hook. Electrifying the crowd. Mexico, Philippines once again does not disappoint. Great counter from Suarez. You think a soldier's just gonna give it up, Tim?
Oh no, he ain't giving it up. Absolutely not. It's time to come back now. It's time for him to come back, Suarez, with offense. See, now Navarrete just spends all that energy. Now he's trying to rest. Now he's recharged. Now he's trying to come forward and get some more offense.
Nice body work from Suarez. When a guy rests, you say, not on my watch.
Not on my watch, absolutely. Oh, he should have made him pay for that.
Ooh, nice right hand from Navarrete. When he was out of position. Look at the defense,
of Navarrete. Underrated. What are you in there doing? Man. He been watching Pernell Whitaker. Did he tell us that in the fighter meeting?
He did not. He doesn't watch videos, dude.
¿Cómo andas? Bien. Está. Estoy sigo trabajando esas cintas. Ese pinche no sabe qué hacer cuando te empieza así. ¿Cómo andan las piernas? Bien.
He's burping and he's spitting. Here's Suarez getting off, Timmy.
Yeah, getting off. Low-high combination right there. Catching Navarrete as he pulls back from that right hand. And here, ooh, coming around that guard from Navarrete. Right hand being held, but go ahead and take that in the kitchen and splitting the guard with an uppercut. Look, Suarez doing his absolute best to take whatever Navarrete is dishing out to stay in this fight. I'm telling you.
Tim, I mentioned that Navarrete was burping in the corner. What is that? Is it natural, normal?
Nah, that's not normal. He always does that. It's normal for him.
Okay.
What do they call it? Indigestion? Burping up in the corner?
All right, so.
Oh, head clash. Oh, that's nasty.
Last 16 fights, you see 67 punches landed per round. Now under 54. Oh, and it's a huge cut.
Oh, my God.
On the left eyebrow of Navarrete.
Oh, that's dripping nasty.
Oh, my goodness. And we're at the start of the 6th round.
But it's not in a bad spot.
Yeah, but it's huge.
I get it. I hope Navarrete has a really good cut, man, if it continues.
Juan Lugo. Our crew says it might be a punch. Let's see, Timmy.
Let's
punch
see.
or headbutt.
Ooh, that's a punch. That is a punch. That's a punch.
Was it the punch or the shoulder?
No, that's a punch.
Yeah. I saw the punch.
That's a punch on that eye.
Navarrete's got.
That is a punch.
Look at the blood streaming down his eye.
Step back.
They have instant replay here in California.
They do.
They're going to have to take a look at that because I'm telling you, that was from a punch. Oh!
These guys are going at it.
Navarrete.
Oh! Nice right hand from Charly Suarez. The blood is energizing the Filipino challenger.
Oh, my goodness.
Navarrete is desperate. He's seeing the blood.
Yeah. Oh, the blood is definitely in his eye for sure.
Him.
It's affecting him for sure. You see him rubbing that eye, trying to clear his vision. At the same time, fighting back.
Navarrete was cut against Berinchik, right eye here in the same venue against Isaac Dogbe on the hairline in February 2018. Never this bad.
Look, I've been there before when blood was dripping down in my eye. It was so hard to see. Definitely my vision was impaired. But you know what I did to wipe my eye?
What'd you do?
I held on tight. I waited for the referee to get near me. Then I turned and I rubbed my eye on his clothes. Yeah, on his shirt. Absolutely, to clear my vision.
That's a nice left uppercut from Charly Suarez. And look, the other thing here, Tim, it's the way the judges observe a fighter who is cut, bleeding, and who really is out of sorts right now.
Manny Pacquiao, Jeff Horn.
Pacquiao Morales.
Yes. And we need to get clarification if that was a punch or a butt. We have to. I saw a punch.
Nice body shot there from Navarrete. That last one hurt Charly Suarez, and he is on the prowl.
Navarrete's a dog.
Great right hand from Charly Suarez. Navarrete walked right into it. He did not see the right hand, and that Charly Suarez hits him after the bell.
Está bien, güey, tranquilo. Ponle el hielo atrás, colchón. Déjalo respirar. Respira. Tranquilo. Sí, lo sé. Pero ahorita tú respira, tú tranquilo. Pásame agua, compadre.
The referee called it a headbutt. Tim saw a punch. Let's take a look at the replay and how the cut happened.
Here we are. We looking. Let's see. Big shot. Small little head clash right there. That could have been the cause of it. Let's see a different angle. Let's see a different angle. Right on the eye.
And then the head clash.
And then the head clash afterwards.
There's a right hand at the end of the round.
On the shoulder. On the shoulder of Navarrete. Didn't connect on the chin. But this body shot right here. Vicious shot. Getting around that guard. You can tell it hurt because you see Suarez's right hand drops.
They may be looking at the instant replay here, or they're looking to look at the cut. Great job in the corner to stop the bleeding. Mark Friedel is getting the official information from the California State Athletic Commission in terms of the determination of accidental headbutt or punch.
Looked like a punch, however, I'll say this. Oh, nice
How about
uppercut.
that left uppercut from Suarez?
The heads did come together right there as well.
That seemed to be when Navarrete reacted rather than the punch. Nice
Yes,
right hook.
that's what I'm saying. Yes.
Oh, right hooks from Navarrete are finding a home.
You always get everything from Navarrete. Everything. Everything he has in his soul, you get.
1-2 from Navarrete. He is really going for it, Tim, but he's putting himself in harm's way for that left uppercut. Mark, what is the determination of the commission on the cut?
The commission ruled it an accidental headbutt. I said, hey, listen, our tape looks like something else. It was accidental headbutt. As far as the corner is concerned, Juan Lugo told our other translator, Gabriel Rivas, it's very deep, but we can deal with it. It's not a dangerous cut. I don't know what it means, but it looks pretty bad to me.
When those heads came together, when Navarrete came, that could have been the reason why. Absolutely. Although I did see a punch first.
Absolutely. Ooh. Oh, that one stopped Navarrete in his tracks. Nice body shot from Navarrete.
And they have Jack Reese on it. Big left hook.
Charly Suarez giving Navarrete the taste of his own medicine.
Who I believe is an honest character, and he's watching the replay right now. And he ruled it a head clash. Ooh, big right hand.
Left hook from Charly Suarez.
Good combination. See any lulls in action from Navarrete Suarez. That's the experience. 350 amateur fights. Understanding that, hey, his opposition is trying to rest, and he's not going to allow him to rest. So he's pressing forward with combinations. Both are taking turns, going back and forth with offense. Oh,
nice left hook there from Navarrete, answering the right hook from Suarez. That's a good right from Suarez.
Oh.
Navarrete squared up, Timmy.
Oh, he squared up, yeah. But he's still slippery in there, man. He knows how to dip his head and hide.
That's another warning for a rabbit punch for Charly Suarez. That one hurt him. That was after the bell. Let me clean it up.
La cubeta.
My goodness, the crimson mask of Emanuel Navarrete, the champion here. Wait for me, let me clean it. Hey, don't get too hyper here. Relax. How do you feel? Good. More water? You're getting a little bit too over anxious in there. Let's take another look at the cut and how it happened, Tim.
Yeah, let's clarify this, because I thought it was from a punch. But you see, there's the punch right there, right on the eye, but then there's a head clash right there after the exchange. Here it is again. Boom. A punch lands and a head clash right there. Yep. Then you saw the blood right there after the head clash. That is a head clash, not from a punch.
I guess what it has to be is clear and irreversible, and it's not. It's not very clear, and so the commission has ruled it a head clash, and that's why they sustained it. Bleeding on his own.
Okay, that's it.
The fight is called off.
No!
And we're going to have to go to the scorecards after 7 rounds. It'll be a technical decision because it was an accidental headbutt. The fact that they couldn't stop the bleeding in the corner, I think, is what prompted the doctor to make the decision to stop this fight.